Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Enough Said podcast, the Christmas Eve version. Gentlemen,
Yes,
what's going
indeed.
on, everybody?
Yeah,
Christmas
Eve this year.
All
You
right.
see it?
Humbug.
I got the hat on. I'm in the Christmas spirit.
Eh,
Somewhat, we'll talk more about how my spirit's gonna be shot though.
eh.
But
Bah
yeah,
humbug. I don't even
Yeah.
feel like Christmas to me, man. I feel like it's coming so fast. I still got shopping to do.
dang, last
This
minute.
year's just been rough, man. I didn't even get a tree up until last week. Like last week, it literally,
Dang, man.
like it's came too soon.
Yeah, it looks like we lost
man.
Jermaine, but that's all right. He's lost like the Eagles. We'll get into
I'm
that.
here.
He's here.
Oh wait,
I'm
he
hiding.
listen,
He's hiding.
He's hiding.
That's
He's
what it
hiding.
is. All right.
he
all
said
right.
maybe next year. So
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
hiding.
man.
He's
He's
hiding.
doing one of these Aaron Rodgers kind of things, you know. It's like I sit in
I'm
the dark.
Yeah, I'm
I
in the
go
dark.
off in the
Yeah,
corner.
that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
I should have turned the lights off, Mike. That's what I should have done. You know what I mean? To look. But
Well, it would have been
there's no
different.
need.
Yeah.
There's no need to be on the screen. You know what I mean? So, Mike, you talk about Christmas shopping. I mean, stuff closes early today, right? I mean, by the time we get off,
off the podcast, stores are closed.
But honestly, Christmas shopping is about nowadays is buying a bunch of gift cards, man. I go see.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, we got a lot going on today, folks. We got guests. We got a lot to talk about, obviously, with the state of the Eagles. We got Christmas presents to give one another. There's a lot going on. So let's get things rolling. I got intros here. So in the words of Dak Prescott, here we go. All right. We're ready to go. All right. I always start with this guy last, but I'm going to start with him first this time.
Oh,
All
man.
right. So he knows who it is. He's up there shaking with his shades on with his black eye. He's an original member of the Enough Said cast, and he would even call Santa a punk ass. Say hi to Andre, everybody.
Hey,
What's up,
Dre?
everybody? What's going on? What's up, Enough Said crew?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
man, I got these shades on because I'm beat up, man. I'm beat
Man.
up. It's as Eagles are beat up, man. And
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
it.
show you how bad my eyes got beat up, man. Swollen. I got a cut over my eyebrow. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get into it though. We're gonna get into it.
All right, cool. All right, this next guy, him and I have been going back and forth all week. He'll know who it is when I say this. When he was a kid, he thought Santa was the bomb, but now his true holiday present would be the free Big Dom. Say hi to Mike, everybody.
What's up?
What up, Mike?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I stand with Big Dom, right?
Hey, at least I got Mike
Yeah.
to admit he's like the NFL has never been fair. I was like, all right, I'll admit that.
Oh yeah, I definitely admit that.
Yeah.
It's entertainment.
All right, this last guy ties into what we're going to talk about today. To get him to admit that Howie got it wrong is not a cinch. Let's see if he finally admits it on the show and becomes the Christmas Grinch. What up, Jermaine?
What's
What up, Jermaine?
Yeah, where you at, man?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
just get
saying.
on the screen, man. Come on. You know, let's
I'm
hear
not.
it.
No,
He's
man,
invisible.
No, because I'm
He's
tired.
invisible.
I'm
You're tired?
tired. I'm tired. Nobody doesn't need to see my ugly mug today. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe next year is what
Yeah,
you say.
maybe next year. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
next year.
Oh man.
I
You got like a doll or something? Man, you just put like a doll
Oh,
standing
man.
for you or something.
Yeah, maybe I should have put it, in a paper bag
Yeah.
with Dre. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is it. This is it. You know what I mean? But
Wow.
I just got
You're
back
done.
off of vacation and it still kind of angers me because I had to, they had the nerve to have the game all over this damn shit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sit there and look at it on Monday night, and it was just it's ridiculous. So, but yeah, we'll get into it. It's all good.
All right.
All right, well, let's get into it. Let's bring our guest in. We got one, the other one. Well, one's in the background, and the other one's hiding in there. So let's bring this guy in. His favorite holiday movie is The Christmas Carol. but it's no more scary than watching Sam howl. Say hi to Hef, everybody.
Hey, what up? What up?
Hello, Hef. Welcome.
What up, Hef?
Hey,
man, took a shot
Is it
at
over
Hal.
yet? Is it over yet? Is the Sam Howell experience over?
It's over. Yeah.
No, man, you're
think
gonna
it
get
is.
like 3 ghosts in the middle of the night all about Sam Howe. It's a nightmare, man. It never ends, you know. So the ghost of Christmas past, future, and present with him, man. Shout out to ADU in the house, all dressed up
ADU.
All
podcast.
dressed up.
And shout out
dressed
to
up,
Have
man.
Streams. And let me say from the bottom of my heart with Have Streams, Have you made a fool of yourself on that show? All right, I'm just saying that.
Which time? Which time? You got to be specific. I've made myself a fool a few times on that show.
I love it. Have Streams. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. Great show.
Yes.
You know, a lot of good
yeah.
stuff going on there, along with the all dressed up. Yo, your counterpart will be in here shortly. He'll be in the house. We'll get him in a few minutes here.
Yeah, man.
So,
You know, he's over there getting his emotions together because he's been going through this losing streak with you guys.
Hey.
So
mhm.
I
Yeah,
don't even know why
man.
we're having this show, even talking about Philadelphia. because it's
Yeah.
what up, Jermaine? I forgot he was down there.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yo,
Hey, Hef, I'm hiding, man.
There's nothing wrong with that, man, because I'm just coming out for the first time next week when I link up with Mike, man, because it's been terrible in the DMV, bro.
Yeah.
Mm,
Ravens
yeah.
fans are running around like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get into it here. Dre, I know you got some slides, or do you want to wait for Hef on this and go to our picks for this week? What do you want to do? What do you
Hey,
think?
man, I'm gonna start off with the Eagles, man.
All right, let's do
we've
it.
been talking
Let's
about
do
it
it.
all
Let's
week,
get it over
you know,
with.
social
Let's get it over
media,
with.
stuff
Here we
like
go.
that.
Over with.
All right.
I told you guys I got a disclaimer out, so you're gonna love me or hate me. I am very, very disappointed in this organization.
Oof,
We
here
went
go.
from first to worst. Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna put it like this: how we got the 10 wins is
Mhm.
basically, my analogy is you got these 4 pieces of puzzles, right? And to be a unit, the puzzles have to work together to be one unit to be winning. Well, guess what? Each piece of those puzzles was doing something to make us win, to hide what the problems were going. For example, the offense would have scored enough points to put us up, so we didn't have to really rely on the defense to do too much, right? And then on the other hand, we had the front 4 putting pressure on the opponent, and that was helping us from the secondary, because secondary is just horrible and trash. Okay, it's just done.
Mhm.
And again, the play calling. So at this time with those 10 wins, all pieces weren't working together. Only one piece was doing something, so the other piece you wouldn't see what was going on. Now, man, when we lost to San Fran, and yeah, Mike, you San Fran put us in. I mean, it put us in. From San Fran all the way down, man, we have been horrible in all parts of the department, from coaching to offense to defense, whatever you want to say, horrible. And I am like frustrated with this organization because I don't understand how we just fall apart like this. And you know, over our texting and stuff, I have no more confidence in the team. And I'm gonna bring up a real quick slide, real quick, man.
Here we go.
About the team. And one thing that I point out here about Philadelphia Eagles, okay, I'm saying from first to worst. So like the total defense up to today is ranked 22nd. That's the total. The touchdowns allowed was 41, and the defensive yards allowed was 349.9. Okay. I mean, we were up in the middle of the pack when we were winning those 10 games. Pass defense ranking is 28th in the league. We touchdowns allowed was 30, and then passing yards average was 255.4. And then in the rushing defense, we're ranked 7th right now. Now we were first, but ever since San Fran, Dallas, Seattle, those games, man, we have fallen to 7th. We allowed 94.4. But here's the thing where I'm about to put some notes here. I put it in yellow here. The scoring defense, all right, ranks 26, okay? And the points allowed average was 24.4, and the TDs allowed was 41. Well, guess what teams are actually worse than us on that? The Chargers allowed up the most touchdowns, the Panthers, the Cardinals, and I'm sorry, Hef, Commanders are the 32nd ranked worst allowing touchdowns. Okay?
Absolutely.
So Philadelphia has fallen down to here as the 26th ranked team, man. And then you guys saw about red zone defensive ranking, okay? 28th in defensive ranking zones, which is giving up 67.4%. And the last thing I'm going to bring up is the third down, okay? This is huge.
Yeah.
The third down, we are last in third down defense. We're 32nd. And the rate is ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous rate we ever seen in the NFL. Is 47.7% allowed, okay?
Damn.
Now, here's the part, man, where I can't say, well, we're gonna say we can't be up there with Ravens and 49ers and Bills, because look at this. Seahawks were ranked 30th, okay? Cardinals were ranked 31st, and the Giants are ranked 8th. And guess who's the top 5? I'm gonna say it: Ravens, 49ers, the Bills, the Cowboys, and I forgot who the fifth one, but the Giants. Look at the Giants are at. So you telling me that we're gonna walk in tomorrow to beat the Giants, and they give up? They look at them, man. I mean, they don't give that much third downs as we do. So listen, fellas, man, this is a serious issue with us, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I don't know what tonight when Philadelphia go to sleep and they're gonna have 3 ghosts visit them. It's gonna be the Eagles of the past ghosts, so they can get their ass together and see what they've done to get themselves to where they are today. The Christmas of present, which is right now, our coaches are horrible. I'm sorry. I want all of them gone. And the third is the Christmas of future, and you know what the Christmas of future is? It's the Grim Reaper. So, you know what I'm saying? So Philadelphia's really got to get their act together. You know what I'm saying? So
meanwhile, Mike's laughing his ass off because the 49ers are rolling. He's got nothing to worry about.
But I got a lot to say.
These last 3 games, but we're talking about, Philadelphia's going to be fine when win these 3 games and still win the division. We're not.
Can I ask you a question, Dre?
What's up?
And I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to ask you a question from a person that has no horse in the race, right? I look at the Eagles over the past few weeks and over this whole season, and I've culminated this year at just a year of mediocrity, man. And of course, I'm going to say that because my team is awful. And most of the time when your team's out by week 4, you tend to hate on the season. But honestly, I don't have any clear-cut teams that I want to crown right now. Like, I want to give it to San Fran each and every week. I want to give it to Philly. I might even want to give it to Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a realist. I can't just hate Dak every week just to hate him. But when I look at your schedule, speaking about the Eagles specifically, the only impressive win that I see is against the Dolphins, October 22nd.
Right. Good point.
And that's that's just me. I will say that you got the Rams during a tumultuous time. They were losing to everybody when you beat them. You know, the Rams are one of the hottest teams in the league right now. But outside of that, I'm not going to forget about these Commanders games. And the Commanders right now are the laughing stock of the league. I get it. The one thing I will tell you is that they are an NFL team that prepares to play week in and week out. And they push the Eagles to 3-point deficits 2 games this year. And I'm just saying, you know, the Eagles are probably one of the few taller teams amongst midgets. Hopefully I'm not too, politically incorrect. But I just don't think that there's really that great team that you can just stamp this year. So you see all these ups and downs. And the last thing I'm going to say is what's happening with your defense right now, player related, or is it scheme related? Because I don't think the coaches know.
I think it's both.
I think it's both. Honestly, it's both. I mean, you have players, NFL players, good players, great players, but at the same time, the coaching does a lot to do with that. And to me, man, with the defensive coordinator, Desai, and he got demoted, and then Pat Patricia, which I'm like, why do we even have him on our staff? Be honest,
it just looked ugly. It was bad vision. It was a bad visual at this point in the year to make that move.
It is a bad thing to make that move, but at the same time, man, even Brandon brought it up like a week after the 49ers. He said things got exposed, and we got away with things that we didn't, when we were winning, and now it's out there and exposed. So Brandon Graham knew what the problem was. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, I still don't see Philadelphia doing anything in the playoffs. I understand what you're saying, Hef, But winning these next 3 games, and then they got to win out. I mean, they have to win right out, and Dallas has to lose against Miami. I mean,
I think that you guys can still do it though. Like that's the thing about it. Like I'm not gonna take any shot at the Eagles being out of the race, but I just can't. I can't crown you right now. I think that there's still gonna be some serious battles, and obviously, San Fran's probably the favorite now, in my opinion, and especially with the Ravens. If the Ravens win, you're gonna hear their fans scream Super Bowl all the way from West Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
But that's enough of my rant, man. I mean, anybody else on this out here want to talk about how this organization's future is really bleak? I'm serious.
Yeah, I know Mike and Jermaine want to get in here. Mike, you want to start off?
No, hold on. Mike's
Shoot.
going to try to crown us. Hold on, Mike. You can take the last stick because Mike thinks that, it could be cleaned up or this and that and the other. I can't read his mind, but he's trying to put positive stuff or energy into this Philadelphia team. Look, the bottom line is, with all the stats that Dre gave and all that stuff, and it's right. It's right. But you know what? This whole season, if you look back at it, and Mike and Hef pointed it out as well, is the Washington game. I mean, that's when it really got exposed. I'm gonna tell you right now, this whole season was smoke and mirrors. I'm gonna tell you right now, because it started in New England, then it went to Minnesota. We haven't played a clean game all season.
Nope.
None whatsoever. Nope. So that crack was back in training camp. Okay, it was back in training camp because nobody didn't want to step up. You have no leadership at all, none whatsoever. Now they're talking about Jalen needs to step up and how his composure and how everything is sitting in the. I understand that. I mean, then Brandon Graham, saying what he has to say. Look, this season cannot be fixed, and the defense. It's just atrocious. It is. It's just when Bearberry got smoked off of that, off of that one-on-one. It's. I can't go any further to saying that both sides, the offense and the defense, because you just can't blame one side. And guess who's the MVP of the Philadelphia Eagles? And he probably is going to go to the Pro Bowl, Sal. Brett Covey. All right, the special teams are the MVP. All right, of this damn team. All right, and that's saying a lot. All right, Brett Covey is going to the. When I saw that, I was like, "Good grief!" I mean, we just ragged him all year and all last year and whatnot. But the thing is that, and I paid attention, watching that game on Monday night. It's a vanilla offense. It's predictable. There's nothing that you can do with that. There's no motion. You see how everybody does motions and going around the quarterback, this, that, and the other one. They stand, they line up, and then that's it. That's it. And then what's going on with Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts wants the long ball, so that's when he holds the ball because he wants the deep bomb. He can't check down. He can't. Nope. He cannot check down. He'll hold the ball because he feels like, I got A.J. Brown. I'm just waiting for A.J. Brown to get open. You can't do that. Give what the defense, you take what the defense is giving you. That's all the bottom line.
Gainwell was wide open. Gainwell was wide open. Only 5 yards onto the left of Jalen Hurts.
Why don't you guys run with Swift anymore, man?
Exactly.
Because Brian Johnson don't know how to run the ball. He don't run. That's Brian Johnson's fault.
It's a total mess. And now listening to on the radio and everything, you got a lot of chitter chatter and whatnot saying that we're, the offensive vanilla. We can't do this. We can't. It's a whole bunch. And I think Nick Sirianni cannot. He's losing slowly but surely. He's losing control of that locker room. He is. Yep. Slowly but surely. And then there's nobody as far as players doing a locker, in-house player meeting. I don't hear that. You know what I mean? Brandon Graham, somebody, Jason Kelsey, he's falling apart. I mean, with that all sides, right there, if he didn't get all sides, we probably would have won the game. And I'm not, that's just one play, but I'm just saying. But the missed execution and the vanilla offense, you put 30 points up. You got to put 30 points up to protect this defense, and I don't see it happening. And I don't see it happening tomorrow night. I don't see it happening. I'm totally 100% agreed with Dre. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening at all.
All
This
right, well,
team has fallen apart.
hang on. Let's pause for 1 second because we know this guy's gonna have something to say too. So he dreams of a white Christmas and all the snow, and his favorite Christmas tune is
Hey.
go all day. Got to bring him
KD.
in. KD also.
KD.
KDU in the
Yo.
house.
What's
Bringing in
up?
Hef's counterpart here. Let's bring him in, Dre. What do you got him? Hopefully we got him. Let's see.
Hopefully you
Maybe.
got me.
I hear him.
I hear him.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
I can't see him, but I hear him.
Yeah.
On the bottom. You see that
Yep.
guy?
I see
There he goes.
see that
now
guy?
he's in. Now he's in.
Put me
All
in
right,
the
we got it now. Yo. So
Don't put me in the front. Whoa.
whoa, man, he's got like all the gear on and everything like that. Yo, who do we want to go to here? Should we get?
You want to go to K? K,
You want to go to K? All right, let's go to
K.
KD. You heard what Jermaine was going off on this rant. You heard Hef as an outsider, which I thought was some great insight. What do you got, KD?
The offense is vanilla. It was the game before this, I think, on the Manning cast. I think it was the Manning cast Monday night. Christian McCaffrey was on, and he called the play before it happened.
Yes, that's right.
That's offensive player.
Mhm.
That's
Called the
right.
play before it happened. Just lets you know to say, hey, we are not doing enough variations. We are not doing enough to disguise what we're planning on doing, and we just need to change up. Now, I will say this: they run a lot of stuff that's successful. At the same time, like you said, they don't know how to get out of those. You got to have more than just 10 plays that are successful. Right? 10 or 15.
Absolutely.
And you can't. And one thing, like we've been talking about, and everybody said the same thing: Jalen Hurts is not regressing. Jalen Hurts is looking for the money shot. He's looking for the things that were there last year. He's looking for the big plays, and we've been successful making acrobatic plays via AJ Brown over the past 10 games that we won. But you can't sustain that when you get into the good teams, the good defense that do the good study and that pay attention to your tendencies. So,
Hey, why can't you guys just throw the goddamn ball before 30 seconds go by and get the ball to AJ Brown? Like, he doesn't always have to catch a bomb. Get the ball in his hands like they used to do TO.
no, we need to run the ball.
Well, I know that, but you can't be
Run the ball.
greedy here.
No, we're not being greedy. We just need to run the ball, be a little more, have a lot more variance in what we do. Try to use motion like everyone else to disguise what you're doing, because if everybody's watching tape, right, and everybody's watching what you're doing, they're watching the last 3 games, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to use those same plays. But you got to be able to pull some other stuff out of your hat and alternating change. You got to go under the gun a little bit sometimes. And I think part of it too is Jalen Hurts making the decisions at the line. And he's being afraid of what he sees, because the defenses are getting better at disguising how they're going to play him. Yeah. If you notice, they'll pull up for 2 seconds and then back out into coverage. So he'll, instead of handing the ball off, he will pick it up and then try to look forward, thinking that he has something downfield. It is. I said this earlier. I said he's getting into the Josh Allen phase where he's trying to play. He's trying to look for the home run when you just need to start just taking more of what the defense is giving you.
Exactly.
Dumping it off, getting the shorts. Now they're great. Philly is great at stop routes, curls, and seams, depending on if they set it up right. But curls, they're fantastic at. Posts, they're fantastic at. But if you're constantly doing the same thing over and over, people are going to just get into the coverages that's going to kill that. Yeah. Now, he tried to get into the screen game. I'm going to shut up in a second. He tried to get into the screen game. He called the screens at the absolute wrong times and too many times. And so, it's just when we start really looking at it, it pisses us off more than anything, because we're diehard Philly fans. We know this team is phenomenal. They're just not playing up to what's your issue is. I'm gonna shut up too. You guys, we were all in a group message, and there was a play that stood out to me big time, and I was talking to Shanae about it, and I broke it down like I knew what I was talking about. And Jalen Hurts had an obvious crossing pattern with Devontae. Sal sent the tweet. Or I think Dre sent the tweet, and this was the epitome of your offense, right? And Jalen Hurts was just holding the ball, never saw the crossing route. And then he steps up and then he overthrows AJ Brown. And then you made a great comment, Kato. You said buddy ball. Yep. You were like, buddy ball, we're not going to win this way. And that's just something I wanted to throw out there real quick. And
Well,
Yeah,
the
I
other
mean-
one, I'm sorry. Yeah, the other play was you sat there, and I think Dre said it, is that Gainwell was wide open
Mhm.
coming out of the backfield, and you forced it to AJ
Exactly.
Brown and got intercepted. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Why would you do that? Because you got plenty of time. Gainwell could have picked up those yards. At least the game would have went in overtime.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because Sirianni said he was trying for pass interference, which is the stupidest.
Oh,
thing.
come on.
Let me tell you, see, man, that's a poor excuse.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's a poor excuse.
yeah.
You know,
That's what he
I'm
said.
tired. You guys mentioned earlier, I'm tired of the daggone McDonald's, pick the big number playbook.
Oh yeah.
Number one, number two, number three. I mean, Brian Johnson, man. Listen, I mentioned, I'll stop real quick, we move on, but I mentioned in the beginning of this season that losing to both of the coordinators, I don't know what's going to happen. That's what I said.
right.
I don't know what's going to happen
Right.
with Philadelphia.
Yep.
And
They did
it was
say that.
disguised in the first 10 games what was actually
Right.
going on. They got exposed, and Sirianni has to look up to like, oh crap, yeah, I got some coordinator problems.
Mhm.
And he's gonna come up with any kind of excuse he can.
What?
And
But it's Steichen, not I don't care about Gannon because
Yeah.
he would have had the same thing if Gannon was here, but it's Steichen. You know what I mean?
yes, Steichen, yeah, and he went to the Colts. I know, and they're doing pretty well, but still losing both of them. That's that's a lot to take in to try to and coming back from the Super Bowl and then coming. We thought 10 wins. Hey,
Yeah.
Let me say
there's
about defense. Okay.
I was gonna say,
One
go ahead,
thing about
KK.
defense, okay. It is not the play caller. You look
How
at
is
those
not?
games. It's
Okay,
not
this
the
was saying
play
it's a
caller.
player. This saying it's not the scheme.
Outside of James Bradbury, okay, we all agree it is not the play caller. It is the players making the plays. You can go back and look at the Seattle game. They were in every position to make the tackles at a loss or to stop them. But because the pressure, sometimes the pressure wasn't getting there. Other times they called it play right and they just didn't wrap up and didn't finish the tackle.
Well, your front
than
four
James
look
Bradbury.
tired too.
Huh?
Your front four look tired too.
The front four is tired.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Front force gas, man.
Front four is gassed. And I think I don't know what it is. And
Mike, you got to get on here and tell him, man, how Shanahan will have Jalen Hurts playing, man. Go ahead, tell him, man.
Yeah, Mike, he's been patiently
Yeah.
waiting. Mike has been patiently
Go ahead,
waiting.
Mike. Yeah, let's see.
But I mean, look, you guys are right about a lot of stuff that you're saying. I mean, I've said it. Some things like Jalen Hurts, and I question a little bit of his leadership. I didn't like the whole, this team doesn't have commitment kind of comment. I didn't think that was really the right thing to say, regardless of the context of it. You just don't throw those words out there. And the defense has regressed. I mean, everything is kind of. It happens in the NFL. I mean, that's why I'm not too worried about it with you guys. I mean, this might not be the year. I mean, it happens. I mean, Kansas City went to the Super Bowl, won it. The next year, they made it back, but they got trashed by Tampa Bay. And they went back the next year. I mean, it's a tough league. I mean, you guys had one of the best years historically for an Eagles team, maybe any team last year. I mean, Jalen Hurts balled out. The defense balled out, all them sacks. Everything was just a perfect storm. I mean, you had one of the easiest schedules last year. Niners had one of the easiest schedules. KC had one of the easiest schedules. The NFL sets it up so that whatever you have the next years, it's going to be tougher. And that's what's happened this year. You had a heck of a schedule, that murderer's row, playing all these teams that on paper all were supposed to be dominating at this time of year. I mean, I don't say you got set up to fail, but you got a lot of adversity thrown your way. The thing that concerns me is that it's kind of become, oh my God, we got to abandon ship because we lost 3 games. And it's like, look, this happens to every single NFL team, every NFL fan base. So hell, when Niners lost 3 games, man, people was like, we got to fire Steve Wilks, get his ass out of here. He's terrible. And it's like, duh, this is his first year with these players calling this defense. Chill out. They'll make some adjustments. They did. And now they're playing a little bit better. They're not 100% fixed, in my opinion. There's still holes in his defense, but just relax. I don't like to see the change in the coordinators and the comments and people pointing fingers and all this and that. We want to fire Howie. He got it wrong, and we need to get rid of Sirianni. And we need to do this. It's like
we want to fire. The haters want to fire Howie every 48 hours. Let alone Sirianni and anybody else.
We got to show up
every 12.
We got to show up at the stadium, with a trash can, talking about Slay and Bradbury. It's like both of them You know, they had the trash can out. And in the game after the Niners game, they wanted, Bradbury gone, and Bradbury didn't even get targeted. The trash can should have been for Morrow. He was the one who got picked on.
Very true.
Bradbury was fine.
Real quick. Chargers fired their coach and their GM. They got an interim GM right now.
Yeah, and I'll say real
have 10 years. Chargers have 10 years of doing the same thing over and over again. They had to fire GM. They've only had 2 playoff wins, 2 appearances, in 10 years. That GM, he's got to go. Brandon Staley, the team went out there and gave up 42 points by halftime. He had to go. They're a totally different scenario out there compared to what the Eagles are. The Eagles are a good organization. They're just going through a rough patch. They just got to keep it together and not let the naysayers and the cancer creep in and kind of tear themselves apart. They just need to just chill out.
Well, here's the difference. I'm with you. I'm with you, Mike, on a lot of what you just said. I really am. Except one thing. The Niners never got blown out by 30 points 2 times in a row. Niners have played a complete game numerous times this season, and the Eagles haven't. That's what is upsetting people. They don't care if they lose a tough game. They don't care if they lose a tough game. Yeah. That's fine. Everybody loses to tough teams.
Yeah.
But when you get blown out by 30, 35 multiple weeks in a row, and you see Jalen Hurts, last week his passer rating was 40. All right, he was sick and all that. Okay, if you're sick, don't play. Yeah. I mean, seriously, like, how much worse could it have been I'm not saying start Mariota. I'm not going to start that argument because that's stupid. But, but how much worse could it get than what Jalen did last week? He had a 40 quarterback rating with no touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Hey, Sal, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How much worse could it have been with Mariota? Yeah. Was he going to play worse than that?
You're right, Sal.
I don't know. And I've said all year, I said from day one, the depth is going to be an issue because they let too many people go because Howie signed everybody for 1 year because his ass was on the line. He saved his ass. He signed all these players. They're all gone now. He's brought back the wrong players, some of them, like Bradbury, who forget the one game where he didn't get targeted and people were trashing him. Mike's right about that. I'm talking about the other games, especially the last week.
You missed Kazir White.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that he bought back and didn't bring back that was wrong. And then you bring in Byard, you bring in Julio Jones. You could go down the list. Where are these guys? That's.
But you got a situation where the first thing you do when your secondary is getting abused, right? Because you're keeping your defense on the field way too much. Because you guys aren't converting your third downs on offense, which is in turn leaving your defense on the field. Now you've got Patricia, who I think is. I'm going to reserve my opinion on Patricia.
Don't reserve it.
No. Because honestly, I don't even know how.
I don't know why he's even in the building.
No, exactly. Thank you, KD. I don't even know why we even looked at his resume. We knew what trash he was.
Any of us 6 right here will sit there and know to give Bradbury some help, even if it's just one game. Yeah. Bradbury is not an awful cornerback. Let's be honest here. The man's not awful. He got targeted. They game planned him that game. And the Eagles didn't do what they usually do, which is make adjustments. Like I've always said, what up, Roland? I've always said the Eagles coaching staff has impressed me on the outside looking in with all the adjustments that you guys make mid-game. I haven't seen those lately. I've been seeing you guys look a little tentative. And the last thing I want to say, and I ask y'all every week, why is it like it feels like the game doesn't really start until the second, third quarter?
Yep. There you go. That's
coaching. Third quarter. Forget the second quarter. It's the third quarter.
That goes back to coaching, not the players.
It does.
Coaching,
right, the coaching.
Like it's like I'm watching a fight. We all watch boxing, and it's like you see your boy Floyd, and you just know Floyd is just like pussyfooting around for the first 2 rounds. You're like, okay, here comes round 6. Now he's gonna start punching with some power, and that's how I feel when I watch the Eagles. I want to see you guys come out and knock somebody's fucking head off.
Well, bottom line. That's it. Say it again, F. I don't care. Say it again, because that's what you have. You need somebody to step up and punch somebody in the mouth, and you don't see that at all. Not at all.
They're
playing soft.
They're
playing soft.
You got 3 games short against one terrible team and one almost terrible team.
Yeah.
So if you don't show it going into the postseason,
exactly,
then it becomes troublesome.
Yeah, and I agree. And the one last thing I want to bring up, and I don't know if we'll have much time for because we do got to move on. We got a lot to get in today. Dre, you and I spoke on the phone. And what did we say on the phone call about paying Jalen too early and too much. I know that's going to start a firestorm, but we talked about that on the phone. And everybody's like, well,
You can shake your head all you want, Mike. I mean,
Yeah.
the dude is not worth the money. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's my opinion. He ain't worth the money.
What
Signed him
do
too
you-
early.
you- you
And
still
why
think
you
Dre-
think we have no linebackers?
Dre.
Why do you think? Shut up.
Stop,
Why do
Dre.
you think we have no
Stop.
linebackers?
Dre.
Stop, Dre.
Why do you think we have no linebackers?
But you still have to answer-
Steph Joyner said it too, man. We got no linebackers. You know why I got no
Dre.
linebackers? Because most of the money's in Jalen
Dre.
Hurts' pocket.
Can you answer me the
No, it's
question? You
not.
still have to
Drake-
answer the
Drake
question the
out
last
there
time
for money.
It's
I
not
got last. You know what we got to do? What team was?
What-
I mean, what the last?
what are
I
you
remember the
gonna
question
do?
was, what are you going to do about it?
Who
You
you
don't
gonna-
pay.
yeah.
What do you do?
Okay, well then who are you going to have as a quarterback? Because
Justin
then you're going to go right back to the same thing to say, "Oh, we're trash, we suck," and all something. What are you going to do?
What,
But where
what
are
do
we
you do
now?
with no, real fast? Tom Brady. How many times did he turn down his
That's Tom Brady.
contract?
Okay, that's Tom Brady. All right,
That's why
so
Tom
you say
Brady's the
Tom
GOAT.
Brady's
And that's why
Jalen
the New England Patriots are the last dynasty in the NFL.
Right.
Right
Okay,
now.
so that's the last
Why can't
dynasty.
Philadelphia follow that same
Well,
profile?
All right, well, like
I'm
I
never
said,
telling
you go
man,
find.
I just keep telling you.
You go find a
get your
Tom
point,
Brady.
Jermaine, I got you. I got
All
you,
right,
man. I do.
all right,
But
all
I'm
right.
just telling you, it's my opinion. Stop arguing with
I'm
my
not
opinion.
saying- all
My
right,
opinion
man.
is I don't want the man. The man should not have got paid that much money.
I've
for
never
just
seen
doing
somebody yell at the couch
awful-
this much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I
Hurts.
would say Brady wasn't turning down big money until after they won championships.
Correct.
It became a luxury to
Correct.
be able to say, "Yeah, let's keep this going. I'll go ahead and cut you guys a deal where you
And-
pay me later on."
And-
But what? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
anybody that has looked at his deal knows it's one of the most team-friendly deals that someone has ever made at that kind of money, right? Because
I-
they can make
Yeah.
moves and move it around so they can keep pieces to the puzzle.
I-
But I truly believe Hurts will not play for another team unless he gets hurt bad and
Well,
comes back.
you better start winning because the
Yeah.
Eagles fan base does not like his
Yeah.
personality style. Let's keep
They
it
don't-
real.
I've been saying that the whole time, man. It's just
Y'all don't like to see a quarterback sit
They-
around
they
with
don't
that
like-
little mopey face. Y'all don't
They
like
want-
exactly. I totally agree.
You
I
gotta
totally agree
you
with
gotta
that.
understand that this man is only 25 years old.
Exactly.
And I think what's
Exactly.
happening is he's young and he's still trying to somewhat figure this out as far
Yep.
as being a leader. So he's still trying. He's 25 years old.
Still trying to be an adult.
25.
We were told the same thing with Carson Wentz. These guys, the problem with Jalen, and I'll leave it at this because we got to move on. The problem with Jalen is he's making rookie mistakes. He's making the same mistakes
Well,
over and over again. I'm
well,
not
he's
saying
doing it
he's
for that money.
regressing. I think he's Donovan McNabb at best.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
And let's move on, man. The last thing I say.
Yeah, this
Hold
could
on,
go
I
on
got-
for quite a while.
Yeah, I got
And the
close.
last
Yeah,
thing I'll
wow.
say, right, Katie, he's gone. Katie's gone. And the last
Going up
thing
there.
I say, and Jermaine, you laugh at this, man. The last thing I say, and Mike too, you laugh at that. Jalen Hurts, Madden rating has gone down for next. I'm gonna say.
All right, let's get to these
Oh my
picks.
God.
Dre, put it up, man. I know I lost traction to Mike. Yeah, there it is. I know I had some bad weeks. I had 2 really bad weeks. I was actually catching up to
man.
Mike.
One.
Yeah.
I guess we got to crown Jermaine, Joe.
Yeah.
I don't think
Right.
anyone's catching up to him. Let's go ahead and crown his ass.
You wanna
Yeah.
crown his ass? Crown his ass.
So last week our guest Tommy he went 2-3. Jermaine went 4-1, guys. Because he picked Seattle. Jermaine
Yeah.
picked Seattle.
Wow.
Mike, you went 3
Damn
and 2,
shame.
and Sal and I went 2 and 3.
Mhm.
So that's Jermaine's rolling. Sal, you're 2 games back, and guys, you can see me, man. Like I just don't care. Honestly. I don't care. So,
All right, let's get into this real quick. We'll roll through these real quick, guys. Quick comments, and then just pick your team here. We got Detroit and at Minnesota. Detroit is 10-4. Minnesota 7-7. We'll start with Hef. Detroit and Minnesota. Who you got in the parlay?
Oh man, Detroit all day long. I do not have
Alright.
faith in Nick Mullins. I'm playing against Nick Mullins in a playoff fantasy game. Fuck Nick Mullins.
All right,
No,
we'll go over
Detroit.
to
all right.
Detroit.
KD. Detroit or Minnesota?
Where they playing?
They playing in Minnesota.
They're playing on the playground, K Dizzle.
Playground.
So, you got Minnesota, you said?
Minnesota.
All right, he's going with Minnesota.
I don't trust Detroit. Depends on
Alright.
what teams show up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike, who you got, bud?
I'll take Detroit, but honestly, I don't trust. I don't really trust them, but I think they'll find a way to pull it out. But they are very suspect, especially on defense.
All
All
right.
right. We got Jermaine. What do you got, bud?
Wow. I was thinking about taking Minnesota. So, yeah, I'm going to take Detroit. I'll take Detroit.
All right, Trey.
I'm not flipping the coin. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
He doesn't want to waste the time.
No, don't even waste the time. Detroit.
He's going with Detroit. All right, I got to go and get some Mike here. I need to pick up some ground. I think Minnesota's going to do it at home, so I'm going to pick Minnesota. So I got to
Nice.
pick up some ground on
All
Mike.
right.
It's all about trying to catch
They're,
him this
they're
week.
playing good defense. You know,
Minnesota might
they,
get beat by 30.
they blitz a lot. And one thing that Jared Goff doesn't handle well is the blitz. He's not a mobile guy. He's a statue. So
Mhm.
Well, Minnesota doesn't.
Minnesota
have
wins. I
that.
wouldn't be
Conference game
surprised.
too. This is a conference.
Minnesota has some injuries.
This is a
too,
conference
guys.
game.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
conference game.
That's a conference
And
game,
Minnesota Minnesota's trying to play to stay in the playoff race. So they
Yeah.
got a lot of incentive to try to
They
play
got a lot of
hard.
teams to win.
But
They got some injuries. though.
Detroit's going.
All right, we got Cleveland at Houston. Cleveland is 9-5. Houston is 8-6. The game is in Houston. Hef, who you got?
I believe on this game has so many meanings again for my fantasy playoff. I am riding with Flacco. CJ Stroud.
Oh,
CJ Stroud was my guy. If Stroud was playing, I would be all in on Houston.
right.
But just because of him not being there, I am all in on Cleveland. Let's go. Flacco.
Okay, all
$1
right.
million bonus.
Going with that one. All right, KD, who you got, bro?
Even if Stroud was playing, that Cleveland defense is legit.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Cleveland.
All
I don't
right.
care. They could be playing in the backyard too. Don't matter. Argentina, New England, Europe, Germany, Cleveland.
All right, let's go to Jermaine.
Mike. No, it's Mike.
Oh, Mike. Sorry, bud. Go ahead, Mike.
I'll go with Cleveland. I'll pick Cleveland.
All right, he's going with Cleveland. Jermaine.
Yeah, Cleveland. Cleveland all the way.
All right, he's going with Cleveland all the way.
Yeah.
Dre.
Browns.
He's going with Browns. I'm going with Houston,
Oh.
guys. I'm going with the home team today. I think Houston's going to pull it out and find a way to win that. They need it.
Case
Big
Keenum.
game.
Now with Miles Garrett out there.
Case
Yeah.
Keenum.
Yeah. Who's the quarterback for Houston? Since
Case
Stroud is out?
Keenum.
Case
Keenum.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm
The
gonna
only
go with
concern I
it.
got with
Hey,
Cleveland
Go to sleep.
is that Flacco turns the ball over. You know, he had 3 turnovers in the last game.
Flag
He just didn't
attack.
get punished for it. But, you know, Houston could punish him. He's going to turn the ball over. I mean, Flacco just does that.
Flacco.
And he's going to throw touchdowns, Mike.
He's going to throw many touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's going.
Flag
I mean,
attack.
I still pick Cleveland. I think Texans are just a little too young, you know, and they got some key injuries, and I think that's going to set them back a little bit. But, you know, they're in a dogfight for the division. They're all tied with the Colts and the Jags, so Houston's got a lot to play for.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, the next one, Jermaine's favorite. Here we go. At Miami. We got Dak. Miami. I just want to punch. Like, it sounds like he's got a football stuck up his butt or something. Here we go. I don't know what it is. Like, somebody show us. I don't know, man. But anyway, Dak's at
Rain
Miami.
Dakota.
Both are 10-4. This is an interesting one, guys. So we're gonna start with Hef on that one. What do we got?
I showed Michelle that, man. She was
Hey,
laughing.
just look at that shit.
Wow.
Rain.
Wow.
Rain is like a Goomba.
Yeah,
Rain
Rain.
Dakota.
All right, so
Jeez.
look, I'm going to tell you right now, again, Tyreek Hill is going to make or break my playoff run today. and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a damn what the doctors say. I know Tyreek's playing today. He's not playing?
He's not playing?
Is he
No,
not?
the
I got
ESPN
outside news.
I'm watching ESPN right now, and it's saying Tyreek Hill likely to play. It's just
Okay, so look, the outside news is shut off. So here we go. My ear guys give me false information. So with Tyreek playing, I'll be quick. Ask him.
Miami.
Ooh, Miami. That's right. Yeah, because Hef had Miami going deep this year.
I had
Going deep.
MVP.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's my new MVP. I'll save that for later.
Brock. Yeah.
Oh man,
I got Drew Lock.
Drew Lock.
Yeah, you got.
KD, who you got, man?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, here he comes.
Dallas is 1-4 against teams 500 or better.
Ooh, nice stat.
Oh,
nice
KD
stat.
dropping the stats with the Goomba.
Hey, I already know what he said. So next,
Going with Dolphins.
Hey, more so, they're playing on the road, right? Dallas.
Yeah, they playing in Miami. Yeah.
You know how they do on the road.
Yeah.
They packed the trash cans with them.
Mike, who you got, buddy?
I got Miami, and
All right.
I don't think it's Tariq who has the big day. I think it's Raheem Mostert who has the big day.
Oh, don't say that, man. I'm going against Raheem Mostert, man. Don't do that.
Dallas is running.
Yeah,
Everybody's
don't do that.
terrible,
Making picks based on
especially
fantasy.
on the
That's
road.
Yeah, I know, man. I
They're
know.
too
Don't
loud.
say
You got
that.
eliminated.
They're
I
too
know.
light.
I got eliminated on the last play of that Seattle.
Because Hurts didn't.
It was an interception, yeah.
1.5 points. The last
Damn.
last play. And I had a strong team too.
Wow.
Man, good team,
Thank
KD.
you,
I'm glad I don't gotta see you.
Yeah. You already know.
Wow. That brings us to Jermaine. Everybody's picking Miami so far, Jermaine.
Everybody's picking Miami, huh? You know what? I'm picking Rain Dakota today.
Oh, man.
Hey, this guy.
Picking Rain Dakota, dog.
Jermaine's got 51 wins, so I think he's, I'm
You gotta respect. Put some respect in it.
Are they gonna win? Hey, Jermaine, are they gonna win in a shootout, or are they gonna make it like?
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Okay.
I really do. I mean, top two. One of the top two offenses. Yeah. So see it.
All right. Dre, you going to go with jump out the window?
No, man. I hate the Cowboys and all aspects. So, Miami's going to smoke them. Honestly.
All right. He's going with Miami. I am not going to jump out the window either. I'm going to go with Miami as well. So, so we'll go with that one.
This is not a Cowboy show.
That's right. That's right, man.
Happy with the double platinum.
Wow. There it is. Oh, my God. That makes me want to
I love it.
Man.
I love it, KD.
That's hilarious.
We got next now.
All right,
we got to crash you up real quick. What cracks me up
Mike.
is if it's if Miami goes and like totally destroys Dallas, the way you guys were talking at the beginning at the show about the Eagles is how their fans would talk about them. Like I think it'll be even
100%.
worse than how you thought. They would just go off. We suck. We're not going nowhere. This team can't do it. They can't beat nobody. They will go off.
I'm sitting next to a Cowboys fan now, Mike. How would you feel if y'all lost to the Dolphins? He just thinks they're gonna win. You know,
Hey, Mike, man, Mike, those $1 million analysts, man. When Cowboys lost to the Bills, oh man, they threw them under the. I mean, they
It's
just
their year.
Yeah.
Hey, ask your boy. Does he know that Dak Prescott's name is Rain Dakota? Does he know that?
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
Oh, you knew that?
okay, we're not gonna get him riled up.
Come join me, man, because I get riled up. Everybody know.
I mean, I'm sitting next to my lifelong friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He was a Cowboy fan. I was a Redskins fan growing up. We used to fight every week.
Shout out to Hab's fighting friend over there. I like it.
All right, Star.
All right. We got the game of the week, guys. Game of the week. Baltimore, San Fran. Both teams are 11-3. It is in San Fran.
It's in San Fran.
Baltimore on the road.
Yeah.
Hab, we're starting with you, man.
Yeah.
Hab, you got to pick this
All
one.
right.
This is a tough
All right,
one.
let me take my emotions aside because emotionally I'm rooting for San Fran. Let me be a realist. Let me be a realist right now. I'm taking San Fran. An ass whooping of Baltimore's life. I think Baltimore is going to get punched in their mouth so bad that all they're going to do is think about what they can do if they see them again in the Super Bowl. But I wish you the best, man.
All right, KD, who you like?
I think the AFC teams are built different than NFC teams. and there's very few NFC teams
Chiefs
that can match with AFC teams. I just think that's if you look at them, it's just different. I don't know if I think the 49ers have the firepower, but I don't know if they got the same kind of punch.
Wow.
With the Ravens. Be honest with you.
He's going with
Where
the
are we
Ravens.
playing? As a matter of fact, it don't matter. I got Ravens.
He's
San
got
Fran's at home, KD.
I got
San
Ravens.
Fran's
Friends at home. All right.
All right, he's got the Ravens. All right.
Mike, Ray Lewis going to be happy?
So there are a lot of reasons to pick the Ravens. You know, I've seen San Francisco. The struggles they had this year were against two AFC North teams that play like the Ravens, especially on defense. You know, there's a lot to support the Ravens. I'm definitely picking 49ers. I mean, I think they're going to find a way to win. But, I don't think it's going to be an easy game. And, if the Niners were to lose, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised about it. But I'm picking San Fran.
Okay.
All right. And we got Dre.
Nope, Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine.
Yeah, so I mean, San Fran. I watched that game last week. I mean, they're just rolling on all cylinder. I mean, Mike, that's his team. He says there's still holes in there and whatnot, but the last 2 or 3 games they've been putting up at least 40 points or close to 40 points.
Defense still is a
Mike's
problem.
playing
Last
man.
week they gave up almost 150 yards rushing to James Conner, who's a good running back, but still they're not flawless.
I got it. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's no flaw, but that offense is humming. It's humming, man. It is humming. And I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. But it's going to be a good game. And this is look, I'm already calling it the ways right now. This is a Super Bowl preview. I believe. That's just my opinion. Yeah, it's a Super Bowl preview.
I think Purdy's solidified with MVP status.
Yeah, Super Bowl preview.
Okay.
Brock Purdy versus Lamar Jackson. I mean, look, if Brock Purdy wins this game, there's no answer. I mean, there's no question that he should be the MVP. You going against Lamar, so.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I'm going with San Fran.
All right, Dre.
So there's 2 things here. Like throughout the season, Lamar has impressed me. I even had him mid-season going for MVP. But however, Lamar does turn the ball over at the wrong times, right? Mm-hmm. But also, Baltimore's are not that well on stopping the tight ends. So Kittle might have a big game, I think, actually.
That's a good one.
Brock Purdy, man, this dude is lights out. He's impressed me a lot. Yeah. But the only reason I'm like, way I'm talking, seeing like I'm saying I'm taking San Fran, but San Fran also got to be careful too, man. Like if McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey can't really get going, Baltimore really capitalizes on that. Then they can really go after Brock Purdy.
It's the X factor, Chris.
The X factor in this. So, man, this is a tough one for me. But I'm gonna take Baltimore. I'm gonna take Baltimore. I think the human joystick of Lamar Jackson might win it all.
Hey, Dre.
Yes, sir.
Quick question, Sal. I'm sorry for Dre.
Yeah.
How do you think the Ravens linebackers are going to deal with the yards after catch? I think this might be the best challenge for that.
Yeah, I think so. Man. When you got
Roquan Smith, that's the one thing I think.
I was gonna say, you got Roquan Smith, you got Debo Samuels, you got Ayuk and Kittles. Man, that's gonna be interesting. If the linebackers can actually slow that down, then they're gonna win the game.
All right. I'm gonna jump out the window with Dre on this one, only because of what I think Mike said it perfectly. That run defense, and you got one of the best running quarterbacks in the league. So I think Jackson's going to create some havoc today, and I just don't know that San Fran's going to have an answer for it all day. So I think it's going to be close, but I think Baltimore is going to pull it out in the end. So I'm going to go with Baltimore.
I'm opening the window up a little bit more.
That's right.
Come on and join me.
I got 2 picks here. I'm trying to make up some ground on them. All right, we got one more before we dish out our Christmas gifts here, and then final thoughts. I know what Jermaine's going to say, like, why for this one. I know Jermaine's like,
I told Mike to take this off. Take it off, man. Tell him to take it off the list, man.
All right, let's just say this. Is there anybody that would pick the Giants? Let's just say that.
I am.
Anyone? You're picking the Giants.
Oh, my God.
All right, I'll tell you right now, Tommy DeVito's playing for his life in this game.
I am. I'm picking the Giants.
You're really picking the Giants.
I am.
Tom
I'm picking the
DeVito will
Giants.
torch.
I'm picking the Giants.
If
No
Eagles
way.
I get a minimum of 5 sacks, I'm officially good.
Hef, I'm sorry. What you were saying? Tommy DeVito is running for his life.
No. And sound knows.
That's right. I can
Look,
go
man,
all
this
day.
whole story with DeVito and stuff, and Jimmy Hoffa under the
The
ground.
next
and-
Romo. The
I
next
mean,
Romo.
Ooh,
Right, forget
that's a good
about
one,
it.
Hef. Next
Forget about
Romo.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the next Romo.
The Giants
Woo!
don't like Daniel Jones no more.
Nah, they don't. They're hoping for DeVito. Yeah, they're hoping for him.
You
Yeah.
think we can stop Barkley? I don't know, KD. I don't know.
Oh my God.
The lead might be.
I'm telling you, one of those receivers, those no-name receivers on the Giants, is going to have a huge game today. Watch.
Stop.
Watch. I mean,
All right,
tomorrow.
so-
Tomorrow, they're going to have a huge game. Watch.
All right,
One
so
of them,
Hef,
Sterling Shepard, Slayton, somebody.
They
It
like-
could be Waller. I don't know. You know what I mean? So
Literally,
Oh,
it's close by.
So, Hef, who do you have, Hef?
The Giants Eagles game.
Yep,
yeah.
Oh, Eagles.
tomorrow.
Who you got, KD? I know you were saying something. Who's getting 5 sacks?
The team
Howie
has
Roseman.
5 sacks or more, bare minimum. Because
Okay.
if they're not
Alright.
getting pressure against a terrible offensive line that is New York Football Giants, then we have some real issues. We need to call up some more people from the practice squad.
At least Bradbury.
Rotate more
So
balance.
wait a minute, you don't think we have real issues now? We got real issues. You're talking about real issues. I'm telling you, man. The wheels have fell off, man.
No,
They
stop.
fell off. They fell off, and they're still rolling.
Finish
Man,
for it.
K Dizzle is so faithful, man. He
Finish
is.
for it.
Yeah, I see.
Don't worry about it.
I
I'll
see.
be mad. I'll be mad for an hour, 2 hours.
I will say this.
Doors to keep rolling. Because you see
All
my
right,
man right there?
So KD got
My man's in
Eagles.
there.
Hef, you got Eagles, right, Hef?
Hef's got Eagles.
All right, Jermaine's got New York. Mike.
Mhm.
Hey, Eagles, come on now.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay.
playing at home against the Giants too.
Right, Mike.
In the
Okay,
black.
the only thing I'm
All black,
questioning. The only thing I'm questioning is 13.5-point spread. That's a big number.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah,
They giving that. Oh my!
Other than
Wow.
that, I had no worries about the Eagles beating the Giants.
Oh my
The good
God!
thing is Bradbury's gonna have a break. He's not gonna be getting burnt down the field all day.
Yeah, because he's getting benched. That's why they're going to bench him.
He's a zone cornerback.
Well-
He's a zone cornerback.
Put Keely, put Ringo in there. Ringo had a good game last week.
Put Ringo.
Keely Wingo, yeah, he had a good game last week. Put him in there. Put him in there.
He'll be starting next year.
The bench.
Start next year.
Yeah, oh yeah, no,
I've
most
been
definitely.
saying- I've been saying that they're going to split with the Giants. I said they're going to win this one and they're going to lose the last one.
Okay.
So, yeah, Jermaine, I'm with you how the Philadelphia's going to play, but they got to win this game. I'm taking Eagles.
So
Okay.
y'all know,
All right,
y'all
okay.
know one thing. Sal was almost right with his 7-game prediction. In the beginning of the year, Sal said y'all could have lost 7 games. He was almost right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're 3 away. Yeah,
They're going to finish
yeah.
12-5, in my opinion.
And I said 11, 12 wins, and you all hammered me. I was like, I can get 11, 12 wins.
All right, Sal, what's yours, man? We got to get this man.
Man.
All right,
Yours,
yeah.
Sal.
So,
Not bad.
real quick, I know even though the Eagles have a lot of injuries today, they could have 3 offensive linemen out today. So the Eagles, so that's a lot. They have Dickerson out. Obviously, they have Jurgens is out. They could
He's out.
have,
He's playing.
Is he
Jurgens is
playing
playing.
finally?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
'cause he was
playing, yeah.
questionable. So.
Yeah, he's playing.
And Lane Johnson is banged up. I don't know if he's still questionable, but I think he's probably going to play it. But you
Do
also
it.
have Cunningham out. You have
Pick
Cunningham. No, I'm
Pick
not.
it, Sal.
I'm still going with the Eagles, but
Oh, Nick, you just made the points, man. All those points,
yeah.
man. And we're banged up, man.
Hey,
Come
Sal,
on, man. Come on, Sal. Come on to the other side, bro. Come on, man.
Over understaffed
Look,
for rushing
look.
yards from Cliff, 25.
Eagles have killed me this year. If I would have picked the Eagles on some of these games and gotten them right, man, I could have been close and with Mike, and that didn't happen. But whatever.
That's true.
All right.
Four games.
Yeah, but I don't think the Eagles are going to lose this one at home. I do think they'll find a way to pull it out with the injuries. I think hopefully they'll get it right. Howie will still get it wrong, but the Eagles will get it right. All right. It's Christmas gift time. Every year, Hef and KD, I don't know if you know this, but we all give each other Christmas gifts. It's virtual, some funny gifts that happen here. So we're going to go around the horn here. Mike, how we want to do this? Do you want to start it off or how you want to work this?
You can just pick whoever to just pick somebody and they can tell you who their Secret Santa is and go from there. And then real quick, Hef, KD, just let you guys know, I'm not sure if you heard this one last year, but this whole gift giving thing, the whole Bib and Binky deal came out of us giving gifts because Jermaine was the one who said, "I'm going to give Mike a Bib and a Binky when the Eagles destroy the Niners," and the rest is history. But
yeah, he had to wear that Bib and Binky. Yeah, that was cute. That was cute, Mike.
All right. Well, why don't I start it off here and then I'll get you guys in. So my Secret Santa was Mike. So let me share my screen here. Let me just do that. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. Can you guys see that?
1 second. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So Mike's a big pool player, as y'all know. This is a 2-part gift. This is the first one because Mike has a little crush on somebody, so we have to make sure that this somebody knows that he's taken and that he has a wife. So because he likes 9-ball and this one woman, who can play 9-ball really well. He said she's got a nice rack. She racks it nice and tight and all this stuff.
Jesus, man, hold on, man. His wife could be watched. I mean, come on, man. You just really.
Hey, Mike, all your Christmas gifts have been pulled from your wife.
Right. Golly, man. Sal went on. Wow.
And part 2 to this gift is, a nice set of shades as well, so that they don't know when he's looking at her.
Lamar.
Wow.
I tell you,
Mike, you playing pool for a while.
We got to get that. I have 5 gifts in total. Real quick, here's the third one. This is going to be also one of my favorites. I went all out this year because he likes, DK Metcalf so much, and Fred Warner likes him so much. They're going with the DK Metcalf jersey. I lost my screen here. Hang on. There we go.
Jay chickens, Mike.
Metcalf jersey. All right.
I would burn it.
And this also is one of Mike's favorites. Real quick here, let me just kind of pull this up as well. This is going to be a Sean McVay shirt, because he loves McGenius. So we'll get that in there as well.
McGenius.
All right. And it's only 4 interest-free payments of $10. All right. It's a nice little shirt with a picture of his favorite coach on there. And last but not least, he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming.
Oh yeah, I know it's coming.
You know it's coming. All right, let's bring it up. Let me pull it up here. Hang on. All right, here it is. Eagles Big Dom. Here it is. Free Big Dom T-shirt. There we go. You don't mess with Big Dom.
Oh man, I like that. How about that? I like that one.
I do.
That's an old picture of Big Dom. He looks
Dre
smaller.
Greenlaw special on sale. Dre Greenlaw.
Dre Greenlaw got this guy paid. Thanks, Dre.
Now he gets to sit up in the box.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, he was eating good, man.
He was eating good.
Shrimp and lobster,
Yeah.
prime rib in the owner's box.
Yeah.
Greenlaw should have slapped the shit out of him.
So, Mike, I hope you like your gifts. I'm sorry if I got you in trouble with your wife, but it's just the way it goes.
I've been married almost 20 years, man. Nothing's going to change that.
But is it true love and everlasting love? Is it unconditional? That's what we want to know. We have that. There we go. Ace, don't get ADU started. Is it unconditional?
No, that's too deep
right there. That's physical love.
Oh man! All right, so let's go to Mike. Let him retaliate because I think I know who he's got as a Secret Santa.
Yeah. So actually, I do have you, Sal, as
I know it. This is payback time.
Secret Santa. So first off, I got let's share this. First gift I got you is. You guys see it?
Not yet. Now we got it. Oh no! Here we go.
Deeper dive.
Wow.
So I got Sal a Wi-Fi extender, anything to help his current internet situation. He's got a third world internet connection. He's glitching and freezing and all kinds of so I got him one of those, see if that helps him out.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I got for him.
Has cages or freezers in his box.
Yeah.
The other thing I got,
Right.
hopefully you guys can see this, is can you guys see this doll?
Not yet.
You gotta switch it or switch.
Hold on, let me
Just go over the same tab.
Yep. Go ahead, Mike.
So
Pick it up again. I'll pull it up.
that was great, though. I like that.
can you see this thing?
Yep, bringing it up.
Oh,
That's down.
Voodoo.
Well, I had to look this thing up. This thing
That's
is called a damn it doll. Like
A damn it doll.
Damn it! And the point of a damn it doll is to have a doll that is indestructible that you could beat and tear. It beat the shreds every time you were pissed off. So I got you an Eagles
That's
damn it
hilarious.
doll for every time that the Eagles do something that makes you mad.
Wow.
And to tie this in with my final gift,
He's already got.
this one
two
is a
towers.
custom. This is custom made, fresh off of the Stewart iron-on transfer press. So when you have your damn it doll and you're wearing this shirt, they will go hand in hand.
It's a K Adams.
It is a Bradbury special.
Adams
I
shirt.
am going to email
Man.
this to you.
Wow,
Homemade.
And of course, you're
Live
getting back in his
Wow.
jersey.
Wow,
Bradbury
Mike.
shirt.
Love
Your
it.
size, Sal. You can send me your home address. I will mail this to you. You
I
can wear
love it. That is awesome, Mike. I definitely will. That is
Oh man, that's great.
That
I
is.
love it. Good
great.
stuff, man. You know, a lot of hate on Bradbury, KD and Hef. A lot of hate on Bradbury, but
Well deserved.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
All right, let's
Nothing worse than a burnt cornerback on a Sunday afternoon.
They call him Toast.
Nothing
Remember
worse.
Isaiah Jenkins? They used to call him Toast on the Eagles. Dre, you probably remember
Yeah.
Isaiah Jenkins.
I remember. Yeah.
Isaiah Jenkins.
Isaiah
yo.
Jenkins. They
Toast.
called him Toast because he got burnt
Toast.
every week.
Yeah, it got burnt every year.
Burnt
Yep,
too,
exactly.
Yeah, man.
We had Dale Green. We didn't grow up on that.
No, you sure didn't, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Sal.
Thank you, man. I love it. That's awesome. All right, we got Jermaine. I've seen you got Dre, obviously.
Yeah, I got Dre. So, hey, fellas, you know, you probably gonna clown me. I don't know. I'm not that computer literate. So
Okay.
every time that I'm at work, I'm always got to ask somebody. It's like, hey, can you help me with this? Oh, yeah. Can you help me do this? And you can help me do that. So I have it on my phone. All right. So you
Okay.
guys got to
All
pay
right.
attention.
Okay, well,
all
hold
right?
on. Let me
Yeah,
put
so-
you a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
1
All
second.
right. So with Dre, that's my brother. We've been brothers for 20 years and all that stuff. And you know, we always argue and fight and whatever and all that stuff. But I got him since he's been messing up with our records, you know, because I know that Mike probably could be in first place. You know what I mean? So this is what I got. I got this. Is it? Oh yeah.
There we go.
It's called Dreambox. All right.
I like it. I like it.
I love my brother and all that stuff and whatnot. So yeah, this is the one. You know, look, it's got the cute little pictures and everything, Dre, that you can follow and all that stuff, and you can add and subtract, especially
Wow.
you know what I mean. And it's
Wow.
your, you know,
Wow.
that. You know, so yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna send that to you. All right.
Okay,
And then,
well, thank you, but no thanks.
and then I had one more for you.
All right.
Seeing that Dre has ankle problems and everything, and he's falling down, he's falling down the steps and all that stuff. You know what I mean? This is what I got him. All right, we got him the Bruno curve stair lift. I don't know if you actually see that.
Oh, the Bruno curve stair lift.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dre, you know what I mean? That's what I was looking at it, you know. So it's great. So it matches to the core, and it's 3 settings. You know what I mean?
I see it now.
The one that goes
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I think
miles an hour indoors.
your step is right, Dre. So you got that little curve. So you got to get your feet up. You know what I mean? When it goes around that curve, right? Because you don't want to be sitting down on that stairwell, and then you hurt your ankle by sitting on that.
That's a good one, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Ever since my basketball, man, I broke my ankle. I haven't been right. Right.
Yeah, you know, you was sitting at the beginning of the season. He's like, man, I fell down the steps. My ankle just gave out on me. I was like, damn, Dre, are you serious?
He's like, I've fallen and I can't get up. He's got that old.
All those passes Heffa giving me, man. He told me, shoot it, Dre, shoot it.
Oh man,
Shoot that shit, Dre. Let it fly.
Yeah,
wow.
Oh man, thank you, man. Appreciate the gifts, man.
And now make it to the second floor in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Right?
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Dre got a GPS his route upstairs.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Man.
Well, obviously, everybody knows I have Jermaine. I have two gifts for Jermaine.
Oh, geez, here we go.
I tell you, the first gift, man, Jermaine, you're gonna love to wear these all day, every day.
What's that?
All
What's that?
day.
I tell you, man, you know,
Yeah.
got you a pair of Howie long socks. Howie Roseman socks, excuse me. Long Howie.
Oh my God.
All the talk about how Howie is good, Howie's fine, this and that, you know. So I got you a pair of nice.
Man, those are tubes.
Wow, man.
I got you a nice pair of Howie Roseman socks, man. So enjoy those. They're nice and warm, you know. So.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
And guys, you know, I don't know if ADU knows though, but long time ago, Jermaine and Ron made a bet about first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
And
There we go.
Jermaine said, "There's no way he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer." And he said, "We're going to make a bet."
I know who
And
this is.
The bet's been going on for a long time. Matter of fact, the bet hasn't even really been concealed yet, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the next thing, Jermaine, I think this is going to be perfect for you to put between those jerseys up there on your screen. I see right now.
Yeah.
I got you the Hall of Fame authentic bronze bust photo mint. It's a commemorative far-reaching, the highest honor of football can offer.
Man.
And it's a bronze bust immortalizing forever in the Museum of Heroes. Your hero, Jermaine. So this is an honorable plaque. I ordered it. I got it for you. And it's going to be coming to you. You can put that up right between that number 25 and number 11 jersey.
You know how annoyed I am right now. I'm very annoyed about that. That's just
one question,
come on, man. Very annoyed.
Dre, I have one question, Dre.
Yes, sir.
Will the proceeds of this beautiful mint photo be donated to the minority community in Louisiana?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. That's right. And it should be.
I want to make sure the money's going to the right place.
No, right. Hey, you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right.
Place.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But Jermaine, man, I hope you enjoy this gift.
Dre, I tried to help you out with the stair lift. You gonna give me some crap like this? Honestly,
Help me on the stair lift, man. Did you ever put me down? You know, I can still play.
Hey,
help me mentally, though.
And the funniest thing about that, Dre's response is, "Help me out with the stair lift."
I want you falling down the steps, and you gonna give me this?
Oh man, this is classic.
So Merry Christmas to all y'all.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Oh, guys, we got to end it with that. You know, you guys are great. You know, I just want to say shout out to All Dressed Up for joining us. You know, All Dressed Up has kind of been our mentor because we wouldn't have gotten where we are without them. And we just
100.
them really
100.
So thank you guys for really
Thank you, guys.
encouraging us to do this podcast week after week. You know, we couldn't have done it without your guys' encouragement. And you know what's so amazing about All Dressed Up is they encourage everybody. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do.
Right.
And that's just the amazing thing about their show. So shout out to All Dressed Up. You got to check out Have Streams too.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
check them out. hey, check us out. Enough Said Podcast on all the social media channels, YouTube, Twitter. We're live every week. Give us an email, enoughsaidcrew@gmail.com. Guys, this has been awesome. Another great year here. Happy and healthy New Year. Merry Christmas to all you guys.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
man.
Merry Christmas,
Absolutely,
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah,
happy
y'all
holidays.
well, all of us, all of y'all be safe, man. You know,
Yep.
see you on the other side.
All right. We'll see everybody on the flip side. Hopefully after the Eagles win this week.
Yeah.
Get that extender. Get that extender.
Send it. Send it.
Sound free to do your screen. Just
Send it to the press.
There we go, man. There we go.
Appreciate it, KD. As always, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
appreciate you guys, man.
Guys.
Appreciate you guys. Yo.
Yeah.
Mike.
Appreciate the
Absolutely.
love.
No
Yeah.
All right. We'll see everybody.